It started in a little field a long time ago. A little boy with a bat, just wanting to play the game. And it grew and it grew. So did the awards. They kept growing. Every year, Michael would do something a little bit better than his other playmates. The awards kept coming in, many awards. And also, Michael kept improving with his skills, his speed, and his tools. Every level Michael played in, he showed exceptional ability to be a good ball player in every level. And it keeps growing and getting longer. Then he grew up and played high school ball in Sullivan, setting several records and becoming a real outstanding player where a lot of coaches, even pro scouts, were looking at him. Even the St. Louis Cardinals saw what skills he had back in '92, throwing at 61 miles per hour. In his senior year, he was elected to the Indiana North-South All-Star Game, representing the South. At that event, he met some former Major League players. There you can see Michael playing second base in the All-Star Game. Probably the biggest event of the year was when Michael accepted a baseball scholarship at ISU. And we'll play 3 or 4 years there at ISU. Today, Michael's first game is at ISU. And we're going to be taking a trip to Tulsa, Oklahoma to see how the ISU Fighting Sycamores do out there. And there you see Michael in maybe his last uniform before he turns pro. Hopefully that will happen. Let's go see, we've got to take a long trip now. We probably have to get on the bus. So let's go get on the bus and go to Tulsa. Hurry up, Michael, get on the bus. We're waiting to go. We got a long way to go. Halfway across the United States. Oh, we're back here, back in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Now let's go live as we make the trip to Tulsa. Okay, we're about halfway there. Okay, everybody, look out the window. There's something out the window you need to see. Look, everybody, we're at St. Louis, and there's the arch. Don't you hear that every time you come over here? We still got to keep going. Hey, everybody, look out the window. Look at that sign. Look who we got to play. We got to play some golden eagles. Well, eagles fly higher than sycamore trees, but a sycamore tree can fall on an eagle too. Let's get to the ballpark. Well, here's the outfield fence. Looks pretty good from the outside. Let's see what it looks like on the inside. I bet they don't have AstroTurf. Hey, this is pretty neat too. Well, we're still outside though. Let's get inside. This is a shot from the outfield. Looks like Michael's coming to the plate right now. There he is. We'll zoom in. Yeah, I can see him a lot better now. Yep, that's definitely Michael. They're backing up in the outfield for him. This is from the outfield light standards. It's kind of wet today, but we'll be able to play.
The catchers, number 18, Matt Gajewski. Batting 8th is the second baseman, number 5, Ben Witzenman. And rounding out the order for the Sycamores at shortstop, number 7, Michael Rinck. The shortstop, number 7, Michael Rinck.
Here we go.
Number 7, the shortstop, Michael Rinck.
Go, Rinck, come on, man!
Now batting for the Sycamores, number 7, the shortstop, Michael Rinck. Now batting for the Sycamores, the center fielder, number 4, Rick Angel.
Come on, kid, here we go!
Number 7, Michael Rinck.
Here we go, Rinky!
Shortstop, number 7, Michael Rinck.
Come on, back!
Now batting for the Sycamores, the shortstop, number 7, Michael Rinck. Rinck. Sycamores, the shortstop, number 7, Michael Rinck.
Let's go.
What's his? He can't do a lot of. He doesn't need a lot of. Playing the Blues, the Atlanta Braves in a middle league or what do you call those league things?
Armband received bowling for 25 cents per game. She run on 25 cents and our soft drink for 25 cents. Hockman's Restaurant and Bowl for the good time.
The shortstop, Michael Rinck. The shortstop, number 7, Michael Rinck.
She ran up into the lights of fire, turns all over her mind. She lives from a better side and most of the money never wrote a few cold. You could say she'd say whatever day.
Shortstop, number 7, Michael Rinck.
Let's go, Sycamores!
The shortstop, number 7, Michael Rinck. Sycamores, the shortstop, number 7, Michael Rinck. Now batting the shortstop, number 7, Michael Rinck. Next up for the Sycamores, the center fielder, number 4, Rick Angel.
I'm on Sycamores.
Michael Rinck. Shortstop, number 7, Michael Rinck.
Yeah. I said that. I might as well leave. She's off.
I told him if he did not have him today, he was dead. I mean, he's had that check for 2 weeks.
Wait, did you give him a check?
Yep.
Pepperoni bread.
Nice.
Now batting to center field.
No, I got up. Get in there.
All right.
The good thing was hitting run. All right, great. Two in scoring.
Oh, I'm gonna stand here.
ISU has stumbled out of the block in conference play. Entering today's game with Creighton, the Sycamores were just 2-5 against Missouri Valley Conference opponents, and next weekend ISU will be at Wichita, so they could really use a win today. The wind blowing out at Sycamore Field, lots of runs scored. Creighton had the lead and extended it. Troy Carley, the solid single, brings home Kenny Sarna, 11-6 Blue Jays at this point. Sycamore stage a comeback. Jason Murphy, one of the hottest hitters on the team, turns on the pitch, and he takes it out for a 3-run homer. Unfortunately, those would be the last runs of the day for the Sycamores. ISU falls.
We're looking to win. Yeah, let's try something different. All right. No bad weather. No bad weather. Bob Ward Sycamores entering tonight's encounter with Valparaiso, needing to get some momentum as they head to Wichita State this weekend. A huge 4-game set with the Shockers. Let's go out to Sycamore Field. ISU on the board first. Jason Fromm. That's a single to right field. 2 runs come in to score. ISU will lead at 2-0. Fromm, by the way, 3 for 5. 5 RBIs on the night. Top of 4th inning, Sycamores up 3-0. Valpo gets on the board. J.J. Swatkowski swats that pitch to deep left field. That's a 2-run shot. Indiana State's lead now 3-2. Top of the 5th inning, Chris Moore. The single to center. 2 more Crusaders come on in to score. Valpo takes a 4-3 lead, and they hold on to win this one. The final score, Valpo 9, Indiana State 7. Came back. The House of Shock lives. Good. I will tell you about it here. So, hang on. Struggling. Pretty good word to describe how the Indiana State Sycamores have been playing this season. Easy for Patrice to say. Last weekend against Southwest Missouri State, Sycamores gave up 84 runs. Tonight, Purdue in town. Peanut throwing night at the old ballpark. Gotta love it. Bottom of the 3rd, ISU up 2-0. Terra North product, J.C. Baker with the single. Rick Angel scores. Sycamores lead at 3-0 at that point. Same inning, 2 on. Ryer Firebin, the single to left field. Baker comes on in to score. 4-0 good guys. Same inning, Greg Weir. Oh man, that'll turn a hat someplace. The single. Tommy Jeffers scores. It's 4-0. It's 5-0 Indiana State at that point. Purdue took the lead in the 8th. They scored 3 runs. Check that, in the 9th. But the House of Shock lives. Ouch. The Sycamores scored 3 in the bottom of the 9th. They.
Oh, good swing. Keep working.
Indiana State plays a doubleheader at home against Evansville. Let's head out onto Sycamore Field. Pick it up in the third. David Bernoulli, the sacrifice fly to center. Sean Brummett will tags up. We will fast forward to the end of the game. I go faster than the videotape. Aces would win game 1 by the score of 8-3, and they win game 2 8-6. A doubleheader sweep over the Sycamores.
Well, it's not until 7.
Movies but a song sings. Smile on your brother, everybody get together. Try to love one another right now. Some may come and some may go.
They're not moving, Jim.
Put a quarter in. Hello. We're at the baseball parents' dinner. Lanee had 3 hamburgers and a hot dog. Say bye.
Attaboy, Mike. Stick around there, atta kid. Here we go. There you go. Good spot. Good pitch. Attaboy.
Cut it loose on your pitch. Mike. Here you go. Boy, ain't that boy? Here we go. Here we go, 8. He did. Hey, out there, run. Michael, Rinck. You got it, you got it, you got it. Go. Get it started, Nate. Let's go, Mike. Go, Michael. All right, Michael, here we go, Rick. Go, Michael. Start it. Go, need space right there. Yeah. Get out. That's it.
Moving to play second base is 28 Joel Brown, and leading from second to third is number 22 Brian Fisher. And leading off the bottom of the sixth for the game, number 8 Joe McBride.
No more pitching.
Of Indiana State, a 5'11" senior outfielder out of Terre Haute, Indiana, number 1, Dustin James. A 6-foot sophomore infielder from Bloomington, Indiana, number 2, Brad DeStefano. Fielder from West Terre Haute, Indiana, number 3, Brad Ward. Freshman infielder out of Cincinnati, Ohio, number 4, John Hooker. Freshman outfielder from the state of Wisconsin, number 5, Jordan Bisnich. 2 sophomore infielder out of Sullivan, Indiana, number 7, Michael Rinck. A 6-foot freshman infielder out of Dumont, Indiana. Number 8, Aaron Shelbourne. Infielder from Mount Laurel, New Jersey. Number 9, Chris Hall. A 6-foot junior outfielder from Appleton, Wisconsin. Number 10, Jason Fromm. Infielder from West Carolina, Indiana. Number 11, Barry Ward. From West Carolina, Indiana. Number 12, Kevin Egley. A 6 feet 1 inches tall out of Vincennes, Indiana. Number 15, Clayton Barnes. Senior infielder from Terre Haute, Indiana. Number 16, J.C. Baker. Senior infielder from Franklin, Indiana. Number 17, Ryan Fireman. Sophomore, left-handed pitcher from Paris, Illinois. Number 18, Pat Tingley. Number 20, Ben Van Netter. Number 21, Brent Hammerly. The 1-inch senior right-handed pitcher out of Hurst, Texas. Number 23, Waylon Claren. 2-inch junior outfielder from Mount Pleasant, Pennsylvania. Number 25, Chad Zakcha. Mitch Stetter. Out of Skokie, Illinois. Number 27, Matt Johnson. Senior catcher from Vincennes, Indiana. Number 29, Brandon Small. Sophomore catcher from Terre Haute, Indiana. Number 30, Tommy Jeffers. Number 32, Kyle Hancock. Pitcher, 6 foot 2 inches tall. He's a freshman from Fairfield, Ohio. Number 33, Brian Woods. Number 34, Sean Green. New Hampshire, number 35, Eric LeClaire. Two-inch freshman right-hander out of Bedford, Texas. Number 36, Travis Sutti. 1-inch junior right-hander out of St. Louis, Missouri. Number 37, Mike Scott. Sunman, Indiana. Number 38, Brad Wynn. 2-inch freshman right-hander out of Sellersburg, Indiana. Number 39, Justin Blinko. 2-inch junior right-hander out of Salina, Ohio. Number 40, Jake Sutter. 6'3" sophomore left-hander from Auburn, Indiana. Number 42, Jonathan Knowles. Another freshman left-hander out of Appleton, Wisconsin. Number 43, Leif Larson. Junior right-hander out of Orland Park, Illinois. Number 44, Greg Ware. Right-hander from Quincy, Indiana. Number 45, Ben Harris. Sycamores of Indiana State University.
like to introduce the assistant coaches, Mitch Hannes, Justin Stone, Kevin Bowers. The trainers for this year's team, Mark Stubblefield and Erica Heller. Ladies and gentlemen, there they are, our team. Now, we said earlier, many people deserve credit and praise for the successes.
Thank you very much. I think it's appropriate that I announce that I was on the same weight program that they're on, but they had to stop it because I was ripping out of too many of my shirts and I just didn't have a way to get to work looking the way I'd like to, so they put me on a different program now. I'm not sure that we've ever told you how this all started. Last year is by 6 people. So you last 6 folks that bought a ticket, bless you. I want to thank everybody for coming sincerely. We really tried to do something special. You know, you're giving us your time and your financial help and your support.
In the next 12 years, Bobby played in more than 1,400 games while the Yankees were winning American League pennants in 9 of his first 10 years. Named Most Valuable Player in the 1960 World Series, he still holds numerous World Series records. These records include most runs batted in a single game, most runs batted in a series, and most hits in a series. He also holds the record for having played in 30 consecutive World Series games and remains the only player from a losing team to be named the most valuable player in a World Series. He finished as runner-up to Mickey Mantle in voting for American League MVP in 1962. He was a member of 7 American League All-Star teams and won 5 consecutive Rawlings Gold Glove Awards. After retiring from the Yankees at the age of 31, he became the baseball coach at the University of South Carolina. In 1975, his team compiled a record of 51-6, losing to Texas in the final game of the College World Series. Having retired from college coaching, Bobby served as president of the Baseball Chapel and served on the Baseball Assistance Team Board. Bobby remains active in the Fellowship of Christian Athletes and now serves as a consultant to Gospel Films, a Christian film company in Michigan. Bobby and his wife Betsy live in Sumter, South Carolina. This evening it's been my pleasure to sit and visit with him. It will now be your pleasure to have the opportunity to visit with Bobby Richardson. Sir?
Well, thank you very much. I'm really glad to be here, Bob. Thanks for the invitation to be a part of a fine baseball program, and I'm just looking forward to the auction and finding out how you end up doing next year. You know, I was trying to think, as those players came across a moment ago, I was thinking about my own life growing up and how much I wanted to play baseball. My dad was in the tombstone business, marble and granite. And I went down when I was about 8 years old and made a little bat out of a piece of wood and picked up those marble and granite chips and just envisioned a baseball game. And my dad afforded me all the opportunities to play on Little League level and American Legion baseball, high school baseball. And it just so happened that when I was 14 years old playing American Legion baseball, we won the state championship and we were playing in Charlotte, North Carolina against Richmond, Virginia. And the winner of that game would go to the American Legion World Series in Omaha, Nebraska. And the New York Yankees had a scout was there. And he came up and talked to me and said, when you graduate from high school, I'll see to it you have a chance to sign with the Yankees. Well, I remember that I really wanted to be a part of the Yankees. He kept his word. And sure enough, at 17, the day I graduated from high school, I signed with the Yankees. 4-day trip to New York, worked out with Mickey Mantle, Yogi Berra, and then I was sent down to work my way back up to the farm system. Spent 2 years in the minor leagues. I played at Binghamton, New York, Denver, Colorado, and then I joined the Yankees at 19. Well, I played at a great time. 55-6, they played the Dodgers. 7-8, it was not the Atlanta Braves, but the Milwaukee Braves. 59 was the only year we didn't win. We won again in 60, 61, 62, 63, and 64. And I've been trying to figure out what happened in 1959, and I think I know now. Going into the last game of the season, Casey Stengel, our manager, came up to me and said, hey, listen, you're hitting .299 and we don't have a single 300 hitter on the Yankees. If you can get a hit first time up tomorrow, we'll take you out of the lineup and the Yankees will have at least one 300 hitter. The word sort of got around, I needed a base hit, and my friend Billy Odell was pitching. He's from South Carolina, and he and I quailed out together, and he sent word over that he'd be throwing it right in there for me the next day. Third baseman was Brooks Robinson. He sent word over he'd be playing real deep if I wanted to bunt. And the catcher was Joe Ginsberg, and he said, I'll tell you what's coming. And the first base umpire was Ed Hurley. He said, just make it close. Well, I hit a line drive to right field, and my best friend, Alvin Pearson, made a diving catch in right field. Somehow he didn't get in. But I got a hit the next time up and ended up hitting 301. But I played at a great time with some great players. And then I retired and became the baseball coach at the University of South Carolina. And against our team, sort of put us on the map. And that was just a real thrill. Retired about 10 years ago, and now I'm just grateful for the opportunity to come my way to thinking just a moment ago of a reunion that I had of the 1961 New York Yankees. A little bit later tonight, our auctioneers will auction off a picture of the 1961. How much there is that needs to be accomplished. It says, life is a tale that is told. And then it says it is soon cut off and we fly away. But the 12th verse says, teach us to number our days, that we might apply our hearts unto wisdom. And that day in that hotel room, I was challenged in 3 areas. And I'd like to throw it your way tonight because I believe that the American athlete can be a great exponent of almost anything they want to be. And I'm impressed with the young man that came across our stage tonight. And I know that they've been willing to pay the price to be the leader that they can be. Well, I guess the first area that I was challenged in was to recognize it's important how we live. There is a power in our example. We do have an influence. It's even closer to home. It's a rapid pace of a world that we live in today. Our schedules are hectic, and we might have our son, or in my case, grandson, come up and say, hey, Dad, got something I want to talk to you about. But I might say, I'm going to drive to Charlotte, fly to Indianapolis, drive to Terre Haute, be back tomorrow. Talk to you then. But to them, at that time, it's a big thing in our life. And yet we put our arm around them and say, yes, sir. I'd like to see my son or grandson grow up to be a man's man. What is a man's man? My last year in baseball, Tony Kubek retired. I had roomed with him for 10 years, and I roomed with Steve Hamilton. He was a left-handed pitcher on the Yankees that played with the Lakers in basketball. He and Larry Bird are about the same size, and he was up there, and I'm down here, and they called us Bud and Jeff and some other names. And one day we were at the Crest Hotel in Anaheim, California. Walked into the lobby, and there was the biggest man I'd ever seen sitting down talking with Elson Howard. Elson saw us looking and finally said, come over, let me introduce you to somebody. Well, Steve and I walked over, and this guy stood up. He looked down at Steve Hamilton, and he said, how you shorty? Found out that he was 8 feet, 3 inches tall. He weighed over 300 pounds. He dares to stand for a principle when the whole world stands against it. Dares to uphold the right against all odds. Doesn't yield easily to the whims of the crowd. Flashpoint against sin. Dares not to laugh at an obscene story. Is indignant when men use the name of Christ in cursing, smeared around with filthy banter, lewd jokes. Has the courage to guard what is sacred, and dares profess love for God in the midst of a materialistic, secular crowd that might jeer. More important than the first two. It's important to understand we have an influence. Don't let it break down at home where our true nature is revealed. But finally, do we have in our lives a religion or a philosophy that you can read about in a book, or something real in our life that we know won't fail? Joe DiMaggio had a children's hospital named after him in Hollywood, Florida. And a lot of his teammates would go down each year. They had a big old-timers game, and we would visit the neonatal unit of the Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital. I want you to have my funeral. Don't remember what I said, but some years later, Mickey Mantle was in the midst of chemotherapy. He'd had a liver transplant and cancer had come back, and I was in a hotel room in Dallas at a board meeting when my phone rang. And my wife answered the phone, and Mickey said, Betsy, let me speak to Bobby. I'm really hurting, and I want him to have prayer with me. Well, I got on the phone, we talked for a little while, and we did have prayer. And I remember that the verse I shared with Mickey that day was Philippians 4. It says, delight yourself in the Lord. Find your joy in Him at all times. Never forget His nearness. And then it says, tell God in details your problems, your anxieties. And the promise is the peace of God, which passeth all understanding, shall keep our hearts and minds as we rest in Christ Jesus. Well, I remember so well that we talked. My wife went out and spent the night with his wife. Went on back home to South Carolina. A couple of weeks later, the call came. He had taken a turn for the worse, and the family asked me to come out and to get ready to have his service. As it turned out, we spent some time with him, and he had a wonderful peace. He told the doctors that he was ready. And then I had the humbling experience of having his service on national television. Mickey had a day in New York. They put a monument in center field, retired his number, and I remember that he had heard me use these words, and he said, I want to use them on that day. He didn't, but on this memorial service on national television, I used them. They were so appropriate. And I'd like to close with them tonight because not only were they good for Mickey Mantle, but I think it sort of spells out in summation Bob Warren's ministry and his coaching time here for 25 years at Indiana State. It says, your name may not appear down here in this world's Hall of Fame. In fact, you may be so unknown that no one knows your name. The trophies, the honors, the flashbulbs here may pass you by, and neon lights are blue. But if you love and serve the Lord, then I have news for you. This Hall of Fame is only good as long as time shall be. But keep in mind, God's Hall of Fame is for eternity. This crowd on earth, they soon forget the heroes of the past. They cheer like mad until you fall. That's how long you last. But in God's Hall of Fame, by just believing in his Son inscribed, you'll find your name. I tell you, friend, I wouldn't trade my name, however small, that's written there beyond the stars in that celestial hall, for every famous name on earth or glory that they share. I'd rather be an unknown here, have my name up there. And I think that really does say it all. Just 3 areas. It's important how we live. Don't let it break down at home. And not a religion or a philosophy, but the reality of a living Savior who gives to us an abundant life. And I would just like to add that I just pray that God will continue to bless Indiana State University, this baseball program, its coach, the players, and all who come under its shadow of influence. Thanks very much. And this time it was Willie McCovey up at the plate. Willie Mays on second and Lou on third. There were 2 outs, and of course a base hit would give the game to the Giants. It was the last half of the 9th inning. But he hit it right to me, and I did catch it. The Yankees were the world champions of baseball. That was a long time ago. Willie McCovey was inducted in the Hall of Fame, and they asked him how he'd like to be remembered in baseball. He said, it's the guy that hit the ball 6 inches over Bobby Richardson's head. But it was hit right to him.
That's the only rules I got, Pete. What's
the rules? I'm proud. Nice one. Better get right. They usually give us, Larry, they give us a slip like this with all the items, and I'm not supposed to.
America's college campuses will tell.
Foul.
Turbo in the top of the third. No runs on no hits. No Sycamore. For Southwest Missouri State, no runs, no hits, no Sycamore errors, and 1 run. Lawson down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for Southwest Missouri State in the second. 3 strikeouts in the inning. Michael Rinck in the inning, no run. Lawson out on strike in the inning. 1 run, no hits, 1 error, and 1 runner left. Heading to the bottom of the 4th, the Sycamores lead 2-1. Hurlett out on strikes in the inning. No runs on 1 hit, no Sycamore. the right fielder. Rinck deferred him for the third out of the inning for Southwest Missouri State in the sixth. 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left.
Yes, my son was right yesterday for the fly balls.
Make sure that if any foul ball pop ups, do not hit you in the face. They might be possibly
Updated scores in NCAA basketball.
I'm ready to play today. Look at me, I can be Cynthia.
Make the play, make the play. Let's trim two. I put it in. I put these in. Two lines.
Pitching change for the Sycamores. Now pitching number 36, Travis Subby.
Michael.
RBI single for Rinck. Harvey ties the game at 2 runs apiece.
State. Now pitching number 7, Michael Rinck.
Friendly. Stay here, bro.
Mother's Day, I got those on my list. I'll come out and watch y'all play.
Number 21, Ryan Cantrell.
With my bare hand. I just put it in the mix. How could they do that? How could they do that? It was an 8.
Sycamores win. Final score, 10-3. With the win, head coach Bob Warren has now won his 900th game as a coach at Indiana State University. Other scores from around the Missouri Valley Conference. Creighton.
From the Valley, lots of fans at the ballpark. ISU finishing up their 4-game series with Illinois State and setting some records along the way. This put out at first is part of a 9-assist performance for senior second baseman J.C. Baker. He's a Terre Haute North grad. ISU down by a run in the third, but starting to rally as Dustin James singles. Clint Barmas moves over to third. Then Barmas scores the game-tying run as Baker brings him home with this infield dribbler. ISU still threatening in the third. Base is loaded for Ryan Firebend. He goes deep, but it's not gone. But the sacrifice fly brings home James. The route is on at Sycamore Field. ISU gets the win that they need. The Trees beat the Redbirds 10-3. It's career win number 900 at Indiana State for head coach Bob Warren. Congratulations to him, but more importantly to Warren and probably at this week's MVC tournament in Wichita, Kansas. ISU will take on Creighton. That game is set for this Wednesday at 11.
Win back-to-back games from Indiana State. They're automatically in the NCAA tournament. Now the Aces and the Sycamores for the MVC title today. We pick it up in the first inning. Clint Barmas, we got a cheer for him. He's from Vincennes Lincoln. Hits the home run. It's 1-0 Sycamores on top. We go to the bottom of the first, and the Aces getting the runs in and getting them in a hurry. Runners on second, third. Bill Broshears brings both of them in, and it's 2-1 Aces. Still in the first, Joe Noel goes opposite field. This is a 2-run homer, and it's 4-1 UD on top. Still in the first, Brent Moach comes up and delivers an RBI double. 5-1 Aces there in cruise control with Wes Davis on the mound. They lead that game 9-1 in the 8th of the first of 2. If Evansville should hang on to win, they will play another game tonight for the MVC title with a chance to go to the big dance. How about that? Well, it's go for it!
I think
Danville, number 1, Corey Perrick.
Ladies and gentlemen, a reminder that Game 2 of this doubleheader with the Evansville Purple Aces and the final NBC home series of the year will begin in approximately 30 minutes.
And compiled an ERA of 3.52 while striking out 6. Ladies and gentlemen, a native of Salina, Ohio, the son of John and Vicki Sutter, please welcome Jake Sutter. And was named to the second team All-NBC squad. He came to ISU from St. Charles Community College. This season, while hampered with injury, he has gone 2-0 on the season and appeared in 9 appearances and struck out 10 batters in 8 innings of work. He recorded a victory in ISU's come-from-behind victory against UNLV for the first win of the 2001 season. Ladies and gentlemen, a native of St. Louis, Missouri, and the son of David and Kathy Scott, please welcome Mike Scott. 9 doubles on the season and 4 triples while driving in 13 runs for the Sycamores. He came to ISU from Southeast Missouri State, where he had 1 successful season via Lincoln Land Community College. Ladies and gentlemen, a native of Williams, Illinois, and the son of Linda and August Casson, please welcome Augie Casson. And driving in 7 runs in ISU's first-round victory over the Blue Jays. This year, he one-upped himself against Creighton by knocking 3 home runs and a game against the Blue Jay right here at Sycamore Field. He has hit over .340 all season long and has 6 home runs on the year. He has played and started in every game this season for the Sycamores. Ladies and gentlemen, a native of Mount Pleasant, Pennsylvania, and the son of Lou and Cindy Cronin, please welcome Chad Zaucha. Couldn't be prouder of a son than I am of you today. Not only are you a great baseball player, but more importantly, a great person and a great son. Good luck today. I wish I could be there. Lou Zaucha. Ladies and gentlemen, for the Aces, the designated hitter, Joe Noel.
And like, we were when I was in high school, you know, the non-class. I go, we don't have season tickets. He goes, what are you talking about? I go, we don't have season tickets. And it seats like 10,000 people. Yeah. She's a sorority sister that's dying of his father. Oh, well, he would watch a game. My boss went to St. Louis for all the games. Yeah, I haven't met her yet. The only I did meet, but I met Matt Lash from NC Eastern Play. He's a presence. Real nice. I don't even know who said that. It's coach. He's our coach. Yeah. That was his third year pro, wasn't it?
This is.
Yeah, this year. No. He played Richardson. Yeah. He did. So he played.
Don't fret, the solution.
Yeah, don't put it, like it says he's like a third coat. I was just
Nope. I thought
she's not tall.
Hurt his arm.
Hey, Taylor. What do you know about my life? What do you say to your daughter? What do you tell to your wife? Say, Mr. Brown, about your daughter. Do you know what you've done with her life? Do you agree that we are lost here? Among the lost we shall survive.
Yeah.
Your final score reads 10-5. This one belongs to the Sycamores. Once again, a standing ovation is indeed in order for today's seniors. From Salina, Ohio, Jake Sutter. From St. Louis, Missouri, Mike Scott. From Williamsonville, Illinois, Augie Masson. And from Mount Pleasant, Pennsylvania, Chad Sauchuk. On behalf of the Sycamore baseball team and the entire Indiana State support staff, thanks for being part of Sycamore baseball. Make sure to follow the MVC Championship on 98.5 WACF. It's been a pleasure. My name is Ben Wagner. Let's go Sycamores.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Way to go, Lanee.
You don't even have a ball.